Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to TJK Network. My name is Tyler Kazazak, and we welcome you to the long-awaited, but finally we're here, field hockey home opener, where the Pequannock Golden Panthers will be taking on the visiting Academy of St. Elizabeth Panthers. So we got a lot to get over here. And we got some visitors. You want to say hi? You want to say hi to the broadcast?
Wait, what did we say?
You want to say hi?
Hi!
There you go. All right, anyways, let's get into the stats of the last season here before we get into the current stats for the games that they played on the road. All right, so the Pequannock Golden Panthers field hockey team in the 2024 season last year finished with an overall record of 15-6-0, good for a .714 winning percentage. They went undefeated at 6-0-0 in the division, good for, of course, a 100% winning percentage. They finished first in the NJAC Independence Division for their back-to-back division title, and they lost in the quarterfinal round of the state sectional playoffs. They were the 6th seed. They lost to the 3 seed against Pompton Lakes. Now, that's another thing we should mention, winning the Independence Division back-to-back. This year, they are no longer in the Independence Division. They're actually in a much tougher and much more competitive Liberty Division, and they're going to be playing against tougher opponents in the division like Mountain Lakes, Madison, and Boonton. Let's get into the stats, of course, for this season. They've already played 3 games. They were all on the road. And Pequannock is currently entering this game with a 1-2-0 record. And they're currently winless in the Liberty Division, 0-2-0. Again, a lot more tougher competition, as we mentioned just a couple seconds ago. They lost to Madison 7-0 on the road in the season opener. And then they lost 1-0 in a hard-fought battle to Mountain Lakes on the road. There was no goals until the 4th quarter, where Mountain Lakes scored that unfortunate game-winning goal late. But Pequannock would bounce back, and they're coming off a win going into this game. They won on the road at Whippany Park in overtime, 3-2. They were trailing 2-1 in the 4th, and Gabby Marte was able to tie it and get the OT winner. Be sure to also hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel. Subscribe is completely free. It helps us out a ton. And also, thank you guys for 1,100 subscribers, as we just reached that in our last broadcast. Let's get to our next goal of 1,200. This stream is brought to you by our official sponsors, bulbhead.com and topwaterbastards.com. Let's go over your starting goalkeeper for the Golden Panthers, and that is number 99, Jake Mary Roby, coming in this game with a 1-2-0 record with a save percentage of .737, averaging 9.33 saves per game, with a goals against average of 3.33 and no shutouts. Of course, Jake Mary Roby had a fantastic last season and is looking to hold down the fort again for tonight's game against the other Panthers. Should mention that. Battle of the Panthers we're going to be having, as the Academy of St. Elizabeth uses the same mascot. Now for the stats of the Academy of St. Elizabeth, they're coming in this game with a 2-2-0 record, even at 500. They're 1-0-0 in the NJAC Independence. They're still in Pequannock's old division, as Pequannock is in the new division, so this is no longer a divisional game like it used to be last year. And currently, the Academy of St. Elizabeth is in a 2-game losing streak. They started the season off 2-0-0, but have dropped their last 2, losing 3-0 on the road to Mountain Lakes and 5-1 at Roxbury. Actually, they have played all 4 of their first 4 games on the road, and this is going to be their 5th consecutive road game, and they're going to be playing 2 more road games after that. So 7 games on the road the Academy of St. Elizabeth is starting their season with. 7 road games. And then they'll open up at home at against Randolph. So yeah, that's a lot of road games they have to get to. But anyways, your captains for the Golden Panthers this year is number 4, Cadence Pequannock, number 12, Mia Cristofano, number 20, Bella Carucci, and number 99, Jake Mary Roby. Those are your Golden Panthers field hockey captains. class of 2026, though, we have number 2, Gabby Marte. Number 4, Cadence Pequannock, of course. Number 12, Mia Cristofano. We have number 18, Sophia Teresi. And we have number 20, Bella Carucci. Number 21, Liv Fiorino. And Jake Murray Roby, number 99. Those are your class of 2026 seniors for the Golden Panthers field hockey team. We'll get ready momentarily. Should also mention that girls volleyball is currently playing on TJK Network 3. Like actually right by us, they're in the gymnasium right now as we speak, you can say. Once again, be sure to hit the subscribe button to our YouTube channel. And here we are with the field hockey home opener here at PTHS Memorial Field. After a 3-game road stretch, they're here and back at their playing grounds. They had a great home record last season. They went 9-1 here at PTHS Memorial Field. At center here is Natalia Cerisi. And she sends it over in right here to Gabby Marte. Ball loose right there as the Academy St. Elizabeth's going to send this one out of bounds. Nina Conaseni will bring it in. Academy St. Elizabeth sends it out here. Cadence Pequannock at center. But it will be the Academy St. Elizabeth with it here. Sent in high here. Academy St. Elizabeth getting in front of the net there. Jake Murray Roby kicks that one away. And now Nina Conaseni here for the Golden Panthers. Tries to send it out there. Goes off the leg of one of the Academy St. Elizabeth's players here. Natalia Cerisi trying to fight for it. I believe it went off the foot there, so now the Academy St. Elizabeth's going to be back with it here. Sent in here, went off a player there again, so Golden Panthers back with it here. Nina Conasenti sending this one out here. Annie Rojak sends this one in here. For it's taken here by Cadence Pequannock. And Nina Conaseni sending it out again. Goes off the foot. So the Panthers will still have possession here. The Pequannock Panthers. Gotta remember that. They're both the Panthers here for their mascot. Natalie Bolello for Pequannock. Hands it over to Nina Conaseni here as she gets it out the center here. Golden Panthers for Pequannock. We'll have it here as this one went slightly out of bounds here over that blue line. Gabby Marte there. Tries to get it over to Liv Fiorino. Goes off the foot of Natalia Cerisi, which is going to turn the ball over back to the Academy of St. Elizabeth. Academy of St. Elizabeth tries to pass this one. It goes a little too far. It will go all the way out. So the Golden Panthers back with it here as this one's passed along over to Cadence Pequannock. Annie Rojak for the Academy of St. Elizabeth, sending this one all the way in from center here. It's going to go out of bounds. besides Jake Marirovi's net. Panthers try to send this one out. It's taken back here by the Academy St. Elizabeth here. Annie Rojak trying to get in front of that net there. Tries to go for, looks like a little shot there. It'll go off Cadence Pequannock. And the Golden Panthers will get the ball back here. As this one's sent away here to Bella Carucci. Panthers trying to get it into the Academy St. Elizabeth Panthers zone. But they get it out back to center here. Now the Academy St. Elizabeth trying to re-enter Pequannock's side of the field. Found with it there is number 20, Samantha Donnelly. Battling against Natalie Bolello for Pequannock. As this one's sent in by Allie Cutler. Cutler back with it here before Sarah Robinson got on the way there, and now Nina Conoscenti trying to get in the mix there, but it gets out. .9:35 to go in the first opening quarter here at Pete Ditches Memorial Field. It's been a relatively quiet start here, but Academy of St. Elizabeth has been getting some chances here as they send this one that goes off the side of the net. Pass attempted to Nina Conoscenti. He was a little too slow on that one, and it gets intercepted, but luckily it goes out of bounds as Pequannock will get it back. Annie Rojak preventing any chances of a clear by Pequannock. Looks like it'll still be in possession for Annie Rojak and the Academy of St. Elizabeth here. So they try to send it in here, but it gets blocked by a bunch of traffic. Nina Conoscenti tried to get a piece of it there. Helen went over her stick, but she recovers and gets it to Gabby Marte before it goes off another foot there, which is going to turn that ball back over. Annie Rojak sending it over to Avery Spatola. Golden Panthers for Pequannock will get it back here. Pequannock able to intercept on it here before it's taken back here once again. Natalie Bolello trying to fight for it to get it out here. Nina Conoscenti gets it out. Now Natalia Cerisi with it here. Over to Gabby Marte. Lefurino tries to send it over to Mia Cristofano, but she wasn't there in time. Another chance here for the Golden Panthers. Mia Cristofano try to fight for it there. And it looks like this one will be a corner. So the Panthers get awarded a corner here. They have a chance to strike first. It'll be Riley Behringer who's going to send this one here over to Mia Cristofano. Mia Cristofano tries to send it to the net. Bunch of traffic blocks it. It's loose. The rebound opportunity is swept aside by the Academy of St. Elizabeth defense, but the Panthers still putting on the pressure. And unfortunately, this one doesn't go. So the Academy of St. Elizabeth will escape that chance there. Pequannock put on, and we'll clear this one out. And this one's gonna roll out of bounds. It'll be Nina Conoscente bringing this one back in here. Try to get it to Gabby Marte, but Annie Rojak forces that turnover there and gets it out. As this one rolls its way to Cadence Pequannock for the Golden Panthers, the Pequannock Golden Panthers. Cadence Pequannock sends it in here. Academy of St. Elizabeth, though, gets on it, gets it back out the center. Pequannock trying to send it back in again here. Academy of St. Elizabeth defense holding their ground the best they can. The ball's going to be given back here to the Golden Panthers with 5:10 to go in the first. As now Liv Fiorino tries to battle for it here. Liv Fiorino threw a bunch of pressure there. And this will set up a corner here for the Golden Panthers. So Pequannock with another chance here on the corner. It'll be Cadence Pequannock right here at the corner that's going to start this one here. Over to Sarah Robinson with a shot. The rebound's loose in front of the net. And this one creeps aside. Starting goalkeeper for the Academy of St. Elizabeth is number 88, Emma Carneyvale. And she escapes that chance there that the Golden Panthers put on pressure-wise. And now the Academy of St. Elizabeth rushing into Pequannock's side of the field here. Pequannock intercepts on it. Sarah Robinson clears it out here. Pequannock gets it all the way back into the Academy of St. Elizabeth's side of the field here. In front of the net again. This one stick aside here, and it will be not a corner, but Pequannock will hold on to possession here. Nina Conoscente here with it for the Golden Panthers. Gabby Marte trying to battle for it here. And this one, I believe, just gets out. And it will set up another corner here. So the Golden Panthers will get another shot here. Pequannock has been getting some chances here. Just haven't been able to capitalize off these corners. It'll be Cadence Pequannock starting it there as she's going to send it. Cadence Pequannock gets it out over to Mia Cristofano. Mia Cristofano for Riley Behringer. And this one unfortunately won't go as Academy of St. Elizabeth sends this one all the way to Pequannock's side of the field as Jake Robe gets out of her net and kicks that one away from danger. Academy of St. Elizabeth is going to send this one in again. Natalie Bolello trying to intercept on that one there. She gets the pressure there. Not enough to get it out. Natalie Bolello still trying to fight for it here. And it will still be the Academy of St. Elizabeth in possession here. Chance there in front of the net. Gets in the way. Nearly past Jake Roby, but Pequannock's defense holds their ground and clears this one to the side. Looked like from my angle, it looked like he got right behind Jake Roby, but the defense holds through and they're able to swipe it away to the side. But the Academy of St. Elizabeth still has possession of it inside of Pequannock's side of the field. And this one's just going to go out of bounds wide of the net here. As we reach the 2-minute mark to go in our first quarter. Academy St. Elizabeth still with it though as Annie Rojak brings it in here. And no one there at the corner there, so this one just goes out. Colin Panther send this one out here as Mia Cristofano gets out to center here. Now Gabby Marte getting it over to Liv Fiorino, but Liv Fiorino pressured there. She's knocked over there and the ball's turned over to the Academy of St. Elizabeth. Spatola bringing it in here before Natalie Below intercepts on it and gets it out here. Now Natalia Cerisi with it here. Feeds it over to Gabby Marte. For the Academy of St. Elizabeth with Annie Rojak. I'm going to bring it back in here. Academy of St. Elizabeth getting a shot. This one is deflected, but it's not a goal here. Where is it? The official waved the arm there. The scoreboard for some reason says 99-0. It's not a goal. The official waved it off. So Pequannock escapes that right there. So 18 seconds to go in the first quarter here. That one's waved off. So it's still a 0-0 game. And the horn's going to sound here. As the clock runs out for the first quarter. And it'll be scoreless at 0-0 with that Academy St. Elizabeth goal not counted. So we got a little bit of intermission here, 1 minute and 33 seconds to go here. So, of course, our first outlook here after 1 quarter of play, the Academy of St. Elizabeth has had the control here on offense. Pequannock has played a sound defensive game. They just need to get going here. Offensively, they did get 3 chances here off the corner, but unfortunately we're not able to capitalize. It's starting to rain out a little bit now. Got a light drizzle here. Yeah, the weather is a little bit hazy today. 73 degrees, relatively windy, so it is very cool out. With this breezy wind, and there's also a light mist now. Definitely would have been nice if the home opener was on a bit more of a sunny day. Sunny but cool, because you know this press box doesn't have air conditioning, so it gets pretty hot in here. But we bear through it. So here we are into the second quarter of play. 0-0 score still. Nina Conoscenti turns that one over, but is taken back by Sarah Robinson for the Academy of St. Elizabeth. And the Academy of St. Elizabeth will still have it here. It's Rojak with it here, getting a shot from the side. This one hits the side of the net and goes out. Talia Cerisi for the Golden Panthers getting this one out here. Backtracked over to Natalie Bolello. She's going to clear this one all the way into the Academy of St. Elizabeth's side of the field, but before this one rolls its way out of bounds. Sarah Robinson not able to handle it there. And this one will be right back with the other Panthers. Back out at center. Before this one is turned back over here to the Pequannock Panthers. Pequannock tries to send it in there, but Academy of St. Elizabeth held firm there as they're able to steal it back and bring it in here. And this one's going to roll its way out of bounds here at the corner. Academy of St. Elizabeth tries to send it in here. This one's going to go out of bounds. Nina Conoscenti gets it out over to Gabby Marte. A bunch of sticks in the way. It will be Pequannock's ball here. It'll be Sarah Robinson with it here. Sarah Robinson passes this one over here to Gianna Panico. Gianna Panico not able to hold on to it. This one's taken back here.
But you know what? The
And this one's going to roll its way out of bounds again. Academy St. Elizabeth rolling this one back in. And this one's going to roll its way out of bounds. Right at the side.
I'm saying the name wrong. It's not Mysterio. Anyway, so she was cute because she posted this.
Academy St. Elizabeth still with it here as they send this one high. Off of a stick there. Cadence Pequannock gets in the mix there, tries to steal it back, but Academy St. Elizabeth holds on to it. Chance in front of the net. And this one is swept away here. But it's going to set up a corner for the Academy of St. Elizabeth. So the Academy of St. Elizabeth get their first corner chance here to try to strike first in this game. They had a called off goal late in the first, but now they have a chance to actually get on the board.
It's like too painful.
Here he goes. This one's sent here in front. Rojak with it here. Pequannock and their sticks in the way there. A shot. And that one is blocked through a bunch of traffic. And now it's out to Gabby Marte. She's got a little bit of a lead there. Now Liv Fiorino tries to send it in. Not able to get it there. Academy St. Elizabeth regrouping in right by their own side of the field there. As they get it out to center here. Turn back over here to Nina Conoscenti. Now Gianna Panico. Try to give it over to Liv Fiorino, but some defenders got in the way there. And now Annie Rojak clears it. Golden Panthers, though, get it back. Pequannock trying to get some pressure going here on the offensive side of things. As this one's sent up high and out by the Academy of St. Elizabeth here. Golden Panthers will get the ball back there. Academy St. Elizabeth with it again. Annie Rojak sends it out here through center. Try to get it over to Nina Conoscenti there. As she tries to continue to put on pressure here. And it stays in bounds. Academy St. Elizabeth thought it was out, and Nina Conoscenti sweeps on it there. Nina Conoscenti back with it again here. Yeah, let's see who's got the ball. Looks like the Academy of St. Elizabeth will have it here. Annie Rojak tries to send it, but Gabby Marte blocks that one and takes it back for the Golden Panthers. Now Sarah Robinson sends it over to Mia Cristofano, who's going to send it inside of Academy of St. Elizabeth's side of the field here. They get in front of the net. Unfortunately, it's turned back over. Pequannock, though, still putting on the pressure here. And we're going to have a corner awarded to the Golden Panthers. Here we Cadence Pequannock starting with it here. Sends it out over to Riley Behringer. Now Mia Cristofano on it. Mia Cristofano taking the shot here. And this one goes wide.
Keep it down there.
But I don't mean to put that on you. If you don't see them, you can give it right back to me. I just feel like.
So unfortunately, Pequannock's not able to capitalize off of it here. But they'll still hold on to possession now. As Sarah Robinson sends it in here, but it goes off a couple sticks there, looks like. As Cami St. Elizabeth gets the ball back here. 5:45 to go in our second quarter of the first half of this game. This one's sent out to center. Cadence Pequannock trying to put some pressure there on Lauren Zembelis. As Rojak sends this one in far into Pequannock's side of the field. No one there to catch up to it. This one's just going to roll its way out. Now Pequannock getting this one out as they try to re-enter again into the Academy St. Elizabeth side of the field. Pequannock able to get it in here. Unfortunately, no one there in front of the net. Academy St. Elizabeth's going to swipe this one away to the side. It's going to go out. It'll be Sophia Teresi to bring it back in here. Sophia Teresi gets it over to Gianna Panico, tries to center it in front of the net there, but a bunch of sticks in the way, blocks it. Yeah, unfortunately, this one's turned back over again. This one's sent up high. As the Academy St. Elizabeth get it out and bring it into Pequannock's side of the field again here. In front of the net there, Jake Roby blocks it away. Another try. She makes a save there at the side, preventing any deflection opportunities. Academy St. Elizabeth will still have it here, though. So they're not up. Pequannock's not out of danger yet. Rojak getting through the defense there. And picked off by the Golden Panthers. Pequannock able to get it out here. As they get it out to center. Pequannock's defense has been tested a lot in this first half. Pequannock with it at center here. It'll be Riley Behringer feeding it over to Sophia Teresi. Sophia Teresi gets it, leaning towards the net there, but no one there, as that one's kicked away by Emma Carnival. Pequannock still holding on possession though inside of the Academy of St. Elizabeth side of the field here. Chance to set it up in front of the net. And Liv Fiorino is not able to finish there as that one goes wide. And as we reach a minute and 10 to go in our first half of this game, it's been a very close game. Pequannock's been putting on a defensive clinic here, and now they've been starting to get their offense surging a bit here, and they've gotten some good chances, but unfortunately I'm not able to execute and finish. Sophia Teresi there. Right at the blue line there as that one went out. She'll bring it in here for the Golden Panthers. Pequannock able to get a nice stick ball there as Liv Fiorino pops it loose there. Tries to get it to Gabby Marte. Bunch of traffic in the way there. And the Golden Panthers will still hold on to it here. Sophia Teresi here with it. Sophia Teresi try to feed it in front of the net here. And goes off a foot, it looks like. And it looks like it will be a corner given here to the Panthers, but the horn's going to sound. But it won't go into halftime. This will be the final play, it looks like. Yes, it will be the final play before we go into halftime. So we'll see if Pequannock's able to execute on it before we go to halftime. That would be the best case scenario. Here we go. Feed over to Riley Varinger. Now Mia Cristofano is shot. This one gets right past in front of the net. Pequannock still putting on pressure here. And the whistle will sound, and that will do it for the first half. As we enter halftime scoreless at 0-0. Pequannock had a chance there to enter halftime up 1-0, but unfortunately, that one just gets past in front of the net and goes wide. And that'll do it. As we now enter our halftime intermission here on TJK Network. We will see you shortly in around 10 minutes. This is Todd Koslick reporting this game to you live here at PTHS Memorial Field. Welcome back, everybody, to TJK Network as we get ready for the second half here at PTHS Memorial Field. It is a scoreless game. It is anyone's game now, you can really say. This one, I feel, is going to come down to the wire as we enter the third quarter with that 0-0 score. The only sense of action that we saw, maybe close to scoring-wise, was the Academy of St. Elizabeth actually scoring, but the goal getting called off, as I think it was tipped in on the illegal side of the stick from what I saw. Can't recall on that. But something, of course, illegal was involved that resulted in that goal being called off, which, of course, is a good thing for Pequannock, of course. Other than that, it has been relatively even. Pequannock's defense has been sound, and their offense has been starting to get some good chances in this first half. And here we go, as we enter the third quarter. Both teams switching sides, of course, so now Pequannock on the right side as the Academy of St. Elizabeth moves to the left. Mia Cristofano there, picking it up there. And it will be Pequannock's ball. Sarah Robinson starting with it here. It's over to Gabby Marte. The Fiorino trying to hustle to it there, but Rojak there gets it back there and he's going to clear it out. Annie Rojak sends it high as Riley Barringer able to get on it there as she gets it out. Academy of St. Elizabeth with Annie Rojak clearing this one out of her own side of the field. And now Academy of St. Elizabeth setting up here back again from center as they bring this one in. Cadence Pequannock able to intercept on it, clears it to the side. It's going to go out of bounds. Academy St. Elizabeth still with it here inside of Pequannock's side of the field here. And it looks like this one went off a foot, if I'm not mistaken. So this one's going to be turned right back over to the Golden Panthers. As Cadence Pequannock clears it out. But it's picked up again by Annie Rojak for the Academy of St. Elizabeth. Annie Rojak coming in here with some speed. Annie Rojak getting a shot. It goes wide of the net there. Cleared out here. Center field. Liv Fiorino hustling to it here. Able to send it to the side here to Mia Cristofano. Tries to send it back to Liv Fiorino. It's blocked and intercepted as this one's sent back here. Nina Conoscenti now getting in the mix. But two Academy St. Elizabeth players are able to pressure her and get it back here. And this one's just going to go out of bounds here, wide of the net. Academy St. Elizabeth still with it here as they continue to put on some pressure on that Pequannock defense. Annie Rojak trying to cut through here. Annie Rojak trying to get a shot. that one. It's going to go out. Wide of the net. That one went all the way to the corner there. Pequannock's still with it here. As Pequannock tries to get it out there. Out at center. Pequannock is able to get it out, and now they're moving inside on offense here. And Mia Cristofano trying to hustle up to that one. This one, unfortunately, is going to go right past and out of bounds. Academy St. Elizabeth bringing this one back in again with some speed here. And this one is going to get past them again, and it's going to go out of bounds. So Pequannock, of course, had that happen to them. And now it happens to the Academy St. Elizabeth trying to hustle in here. Pequannock trying to clear this one out here. Unfortunately, not able to get it out here. Academy St. Elizabeth Panthers keep it in here. Try to get a chance there in front of the net. Pequannock's defense blocks it there, and it goes out. Yeah, the Panthers still with it, though. Annie Rojak trying to get in front of the net there. And she tries to get a chance there to shoot from the side, but it goes wide in front of the net. Cadence Pequannock not able to clear that one. And this one's taken back here. Riley Behringer gets a nice stick on it there. And tries to feed it over to Bella Carucci. That one hops over her stick. And it goes out. Turned over to Mia Cristofano as the Academy St. Elizabeth tried to send it in. Out at center. Annie Rojak bringing it in again. The Academy St. Elizabeth shot, and that one's going to go high and above the net. Sent high here. Now Sarah Robinson. Gets over to Mia Cristofano. Mia Cristofano trying to battle for it here. Avery Spatola nearly gets tripped there by Mia Cristofano. That's going to force the ball back into the possession of Academy St. Elizabeth. Sarah Robinson able to get that loose ball, though, from center. As Lifiorino tries to send it in, but it's taken by Sienna Fleming and given to Ella Pequannock. This one is sent in by Sarah Robinson right at the line, but a bunch of traffic there from the Academy of St. Elizabeth. They're able to get onto it, and Pequannock still trying to put on the pressure here. Sarah Robinson tries to find an entry point here. Now to Nina Conoscenti. Pequannock now finding a way in here. Feed it over to Liv Fiorino. And this one is turned back over here to the Academy of St. Elizabeth here. Tempted to go for the long pass there, but Riley Behringer says no and is able to send it back here. Mia Cristofano hustling up to it. She's able to keep it from going out of bounds. Mr. Cristofano sends it over to Liv Fiorino. Liv Fiorino with a chance there. It's loose in front of the net, but the defense there from the Academy of St. Elizabeth gets on it and swipes it away. Sent all the way across the field. Jake Roby kicks this one away. And she went out of her net for that one. Academy St. Elizabeth still with it though as they come in here. Academy St. Elizabeth with a chance there. Cadence Pequannock there gets her stick on it and blocks it. Absolute great play by Cadence. But it's not out of danger yet. Academy St. Elizabeth feeds it back in here again. Pressure again in front of the net as this one is slapped away, but not out of the zone. Rojak coming in again with speed. And we have a whistle here. It'll still be the Academy of St. Elizabeth's ball. That shot after whistle, though, went off the stick of Jake Roby. That would have been an electric save if that was, you know, during play still. Gabby Marte had it there as Riley Behringer sends it out. Sarah Robinson feeding this one in here. Nobody there for the Golden Panthers as Emma Carnival, kicks that one out. Back to center. 3:41 to go in the third. Still scoreless here as we are in the second half. The Academy of St. Elizabeth still with it here, trying to get a shot. A bunch of bodies in front of the net there. Jake Roby able to block that one there. As the Academy of St. Elizabeth is going to get awarded a corner here, so they have a chance here to break this game open here on getting on the score sheet first. Here we go. Pequannock defense needing to shut him down, and unfortunately they're not able to as the Academy of St. Elizabeth strikes first. It's a 1-0 game.
Nice shot, Annie.
Shake it.
As it's Annie Rojak, who has been all over the field in this game. Breaks even for the goal for the other Panthers.
Shut it down now. Let's go.
Absolute beautiful high shot there. Gets through the traffic with speed. So, yeah, the Panthers here strike first and break this game open. Of course, it's only a 1-goal game, so the Pequannock has time to respond. And Pequannock has gotten their fair share of chances. Academy St. Elizabeth from center field tries to send it in, but it goes out. As we reach our final 2 minutes in the third. Natalie Bolello over to Nina Conoscenti as this one is turned over here and cleared out, but Sarah Robinson blocks it from going to center field, and the Pequannock Panthers try to get it in, but this one is knocked away.
Go. Take it in. Take it in.
Now the Academy St. Elizabeth rushing in here. Kane's Pequannock trying to put on that defensive pressure there.
Here we go.
Kane's Pequannock over to Mia Cristofano. Gets it out over to Bella Carucci. As this one is sent in here. Academy St. Elizabeth not able to send it out here. Bella Carucci able to intercept and get it fully. And now Mia Cristofano trying to get to the net there. It's loose. Gabby Marte. And she's not able to get it there. Less than a minute to go in the third, and Gabby Marte was just inches away from tying the game up. But unfortunately, he's just short as Rojak sends this one high and out.
Go with it, Allie. Go with it. Who's with her? Who's with her? Good hustle, Sarah.
Chance at the side there, and that one's blocked. And Academy St. Elizabeth is going to get another corner here awarded. And they have a chance here to make it a 2-goal lead. As the clock's going to run out to 0 again, this will be the final play of the third. And here we go. Academy St. Elizabeth with a chance here. Pequannock able to get the pressure there. And they're able to hold this one off this time. So that'll do it for the third quarter. As that was the final play there. As we now enter our fourth and final quarter. Pequannock currently trailing with a score of 1-0. Academy of St. Elizabeth got a corner opportunity, and we're able to execute on it, getting on the board first. But Pequannock still got a full quarter here to try to even things up and maybe even take the lead. Pequannock has been playing a lot of defense in this game, but every time Pequannock does get on offense, they've gotten some quality chances there. Unfortunately, Gabby Marte was inches away from tying that up, but unfortunately was not able to hold on to it. That one went wide. Be sure to check out our shop, TJK152.com/shop. Link is in the description below. And of course, we said earlier, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It's completely free and helps us out a ton. Try to get to that next goal of 1,200. Be sure to also follow our social media platforms. We are available on Instagram and TikTok. Both are at TJK Network. And here are the links to our sources, as there is our shop link, TJK152.com/shop, and there is our website for more information, TJK152.com/network. So here we are as we enter the fourth and final quarter, with the Panthers trailing by 1. So 15 minutes to go. As the Panthers look for that tying goal. Panthers were trailing late in the fourth quarter in their last game at Whippany Park. Gabby Marte scoring 2 goals, one to tie it, and won in overtime to be the hero of the game. Can the Gabby Goals do it again? That's what her legendary nickname by me is. This one's gonna go out of bounds. Academy St. Elizabeth on it here. Inside, they're onside the field, it's Rojak. Getting pressured there by Liv Fiorino. Now Sarah Robinson, pressure in. Anna Rojak. Anna Rojak gets the clear there. Out to center field. Cadence Pequannock. We'll have it for the Golden Panthers. Cadence Pequannock sends it in, but the Academy St. Elizabeth gets it out right away. Cadence Pequannock try to swipe it back in, but ends up going to the side and out. So Academy St. Elizabeth still with it here. It went off a foot there, so it'll still be in possession of the Academy of St. Elizabeth, the other Panthers. Rojak with it again. And she loses that one. But there's some contact involved, so that's going to keep the Academy of St. Elizabeth with the ball here. Rojak with it again here. A bunch of sticks get in the way. This time the Panthers hold off Annie Rojak, and Cadence Pequannock will get the clear here. Tries to feed it over to Nina Conoscenti, but that one's going to go right by her and out of bounds, and the Academy of St. Elizabeth is going to be back right with the ball again. Sent in again. And now out to center here. Mia Cristofano able to move that one to the side here. Sent it in here. Gabby Marte's on the run here as the offense tries to catch up. Gabby Marte tried to keep it in bounds there, but that one's going to get out. And now Rojak clears it out for the Academy of St. Elizabeth. It's going to go all the way inside of Pequannock's side of the field here and out. So the Pequannock Golden Panthers get it back again. Academy of St. Elizabeth trying to keep this one inside of Pequannock's side of the field here. Riley Behringer not able to hold off the other Panthers. 10:50 to go in the fourth. Rojak with it again. Getting some sticks on it there. Rojak still is going to have it here. And we have a whistle here. We'll see what it is. It looks like they're going to get a corner here. It's the Academy of St. Elizabeth again getting a chance here to make it 2-0. And here we go. Academy of St. Elizabeth with the corner here. Going for the shot again. This one's blocked. That was Sarah Robinson with that block there to prevent that one going to the net. Looks like they're going to reattempt another one here. So not out of trouble yet. So attempt 2 here on the corner. Pequannock trying to get in the way here. Sarah Robinson getting her stick on it here. Pequannock still putting on that pressure defensively. It's loose at the side of the net there, but Pequannock swipes it away here. And it is going to get out here to center. Under 10 minutes to go. With 9 on the clock. Pequannock looking for that game-tying goal. Golden Panthers of Pequannock will still have it. Sarah Robinson sends it in here. Gets in front of the net there as it's kicked away. Carucci trying to rush to it, but unfortunately not able to get to it on time. And now Pequannock trying to force the turnover at center, but she's not able to. And now the Academy of St. Elizabeth trying to hustle to this one here. But is stolen right back by the Golden Panthers. Natalie Bolello gets on it. She's not able to clear it though, and unfortunately it's taken back here by the Academy of St. Elizabeth. Bunch of bodies getting in front of the net there. And we're going to have a whistle here, and another corner will be given to the Academy of St. Elizabeth. Here we go. Pequannock trying to hold off another one here. And Rojak fans on that shot attempt, which prevents any chances there for the Academy of St. Elizabeth. So Pequannock escapes another corner there that was gifted to the other Panthers. Academy of St. Elizabeth not able to get onto that one there, so it gets right to Mia Cristofano. They've got to clear it out here to Liv Fiorino. Fiorino trying to steal it back though. And now over to Natalia Cerisi here. Pequannock will still have it though. Pequannock tries to send it in here. Chance in front of the net, and this one's swept away by the defense. At the side here, this one gets out. It'll still be Pequannock's ball. But this one's turned over here. But then Sarah Robinson putting on some pressure to try to take it back. But unfortunately, it will be turned back over to St. Elizabeth. This one's sent all the way to Pequannock's side of the field here. Riley Behringer there with it. Riley Behringer sends this one to Natalie Bolello. And this one is turned over here as Natalie Bolello tries to fight for it back. She forces it to come back into the hands of Pequannock. 6 minutes to go. Golden Panthers of Pequannock back with it again. As this one is sent in, but it's going to go wide of the net and out. This one's cleared out by the Academy of St. Elizabeth. It goes out of bounds. It'll be Riley Behringer with it for the Golden Panthers of Pequannock. At center here, Sarah Robinson gets on it here. Oh, still be Pequannock's ball there. Sent in by Sarah Robinson, but a couple sticks from Academy of St. Elizabeth getting in the way here. And are able to prevent that one from going in further. Academy St. Elizabeth now re-entering Pequannock's side of the field. As we reach under 5 minutes. So the desperation is going to start to set in here for the Golden Panthers as they try to look for that tying goal. Cadence Pequannock. Over to Bella Crucci, feeds it over to Mia Cristofano. Mia Cristofano over to Liv Fiorino. Liv Fiorino moves it over here as she tried to get over to Gabby Marte, but Pequannock still able to hold it in here as Academy St. Elizabeth is going to send this one to the side and out of bounds. Pequannock will still have it here. Pequannock still able to get it here, and they unfortunately send this one out at the side of the net. So Academy St. Elizabeth gets it out here to center. Natalie Bolello getting in there and stealing that one back for the Golden Panthers. Sarah Robinson sends it through center here. And it's Gabby Marte picks it up. Gabby Marte over to Mia Cristofano there. Mia Cristofano trying to keep possession there. She's battling through a bunch of sticks there. Mia Cristofano tries to send it from the side there, but she has that one sticked away. As Sarah Robinson tries to hold it in, she does. Pequannock now starting to set things up here. Mia Cristofano taking the shot here through some traffic, and this one creeps to the side of the net. And the Pequannock Golden Panthers will get awarded a huge corner opportunity here to tie this game with 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go here. It'll be Cadence Pequannock, the one sending it here. Cadence Pequannock gets it in front here. Mia Cristofano tries to send it in here and tries to get a deflection opportunity. It goes wide, and unfortunately, Pequannock's not able to capitalize. As we reach the 2-minute mark. That was unfortunate. Up high, out to center. And Pequannock will get the ball back here. Natalie Below feeds it in here. Try to give it to Gianna Panico. As the Panthers will still hold on here. Sarah Robinson bans on sending that one in, but gets another opportunity here. Sarah Robinson again there. Try to send it in there, as Academy St. Elizabeth intercepts on that one there.
1 minute.
And now, 1 minute and 10 to go. Academy St. Elizabeth sends this one out of bounds, so Pequannock gets it back here. Less than a minute to go. The desperation is definitely going to set in now, as the Golden Panthers need to tie this game up here. Chance there, and this one is out. .35 seconds to go. Pequannock will need to force a turnover here. Cleared out here. Sarah Robinson tries to send it in, but it's going to be back in the hands of Academy St. Elizabeth. They're going to just try to waste as much clock as possible here with the final 10 seconds to go as they send this one out to center. Natalie Bolello. Now, Pequannock trying to rush in again, but the horn's going to sound here. And unfortunately, The frustration for the Golden Panthers of Pequannock field hockey team is still prevalent here as they lose in another 1-0 shutout nail biter here, and we're not able to come up with a tying goal. They played their best game they can. Same, you could say, for the Mountain Lakes game, and unfortunately just an unlucky corner attempt there. Unfortunately, bites them there, and they fall short. So the Academy of St. Elizabeth will advance to an overall record of 3-2-0, and the Golden Panthers for Pequannock are going to fall down to a 1-3-0 record here. And that's going to do it here on TJK Network. So your final score, the Academy of St. Elizabeth 1, and your Pequannock Golden Panthers 0. Thank you guys for watching the field hockey home opener here at Pete Digits Memorial Field on TJK Network. This is Todd Keswick reporting this game to you live. We will see you in the next one. Have a great rest of your day, everybody. Peace out.